Hey everybody, welcome back to Plum Figgy. This is Tammy and I'm glad that you're here today. We are working on December Daily and today is going to be my holiday bucket list. So for today, I thought I wanted to use a page that had open space on the left and one of these midway through the page pockets. So this here is a piece that I pulled from the Somerset Studio magazine that I used, oh gosh, 2020 and 2021 December dailies. I pulled this out and I had wanted to use it ever since. I think it's so cool. It's very cool and grungy, but I just, for whatever reason, it never kind of made an appearance. And so I thought, okay, this year is the year. We've got to make this work. So I decided that I'm going to use it as the background for today's journaling prompt. Holiday bucket list. This one I kind of struggled with, I'll be honest. Obviously, I could have very easily had some red and green, super, yeah, 2022. That's how old that one was. And I did flip it upside down, that right side, because I knew that the fold or the flap there would cover up that writing, which really wasn't that big of a deal, but I like it that way. But anyway, so yeah, I knew I wanted to use this, and I wasn't feeling in a traditional Christmas kind of mood. I don't know. I guess I haven't been feeling well. As you can see from my December daily, I don't really do a whole lot of red and green at Christmas. I do like red and green, but actually I prefer these other colors better. So I don't know. I guess maybe that makes my December daily just a little bit different than maybe some others. But so this here, I pulled this out of my 2025 Daphne's Diary planner. I've been using this planner for my work planner all year, and decided I was not. I didn't need I hadn't written in the monthly view for December yet, and so I figured, well, at this point, I'm probably not going to need that, and if I did, I'll figure that out. I do a lot of my planning, actually, and note taking and things outside of my planner. I do them online because it's a little easier, and so, and obviously, I use Outlook for my calendar primarily. So the calendar in my planner really doesn't get used as much. I even do all my planning of like what I'm going to be working on and things online, on digital, in a spreadsheet, really, actually. So it didn't really hurt me too much to take a few of those pages out and use them in my December daily. It's actually been very nice. I've been using a few of them already here. So, and I just love those snowflakes. And I thought the blue color of the snowflakes with this blue background was kind of the perfect thing. So went ahead and used that there. So here I'm kind of playing around because I thought maybe I'd go ahead and just keep the words from the book, but in reality, I didn't like that at all. And so I had wanted to keep a piece of that paper in the background for something else that I could use somewhere else. But actually, this was the perfect solution. So I went ahead and just put the whole thing down. So we're using the entire thing. And yeah, I'm okay with that. My snowflakes there are just a little bit too wide, so I do take off just a little bit more width from there, and that's always a little bit tricky. I didn't have my paper trimmer handy. I definitely could have used my ruler, but I don't know. I just decided to go ahead and fold it over and do it this way instead. And then you probably saw I had a piece of vellum, and so I'm going to kind of sandwich that underneath the flap. Just kind of wanted to create a little bit more of a soft line there with the flap of the pocket. So yeah, so that's kind of a fun little background. It's a little busy, but I think it's really cool. So I'm happy with how this turned out for sure. All right, so now that's all done. I want to decorate it some more. So I've got some of the ephemera here from that Christmas beige digital kit off Etsy by the Velvet Fox prints. I think this one was their Christmas beige number 2. And really liking this kit, to be honest. I'm trying very hard not to do all of my pages with it now that I have my new printer set up and I was able to print some of these off. So I picked a couple. I wasn't sure quite what I wanted. I didn't think I'd want to put the wreath and the tree together on the same page. I do like this trio here, but it wasn't quite sitting the way that I wanted it to on the page. So yeah, I'm just kind of moving things around, just trying to see kind of what looks the best to me. All right, so I think I've got that fairly well figured out. Now I'm just trying to decide between a square or round little label from this other digital kit. I went with the oval one, and I didn't realize it at this point, but I got way more ink on that thing than I really wanted to, and it got onto the back of that tag. I don't know if you can see the ink is actually coming through. Yeah, and now I'm realizing. And so it kind of made a little bit of a mess on that page. So now I'm kind of doing a little bit of damage control, trying to figure out how I'm going to fix that because this black ink is no joke. It kind of gets everywhere. And yeah, and it's on, yep, there it is. It's on the back side too. So I decided, okay, let's just paste this down. Let's not play around with it anymore so it doesn't get everything all messed up. And I'll just adjust what I'm going to do for my tags accordingly. I wanted to not cover as much of that. I wanted to be able to see more of that background. Isn't that selfish of me? I just think it's so cool. And I mean, the whole thing, these tags are really cool too. And yeah, but it's that background. I think it's just a work of art in itself. So I didn't really want to cover it completely. But in the end, I put the stocking one kind of over the top of all 3 of those pieces. First of all, to cover that black mark on the ornament tag. And there's more black marks on that little label that you can't really see as well. So I'm trying to cover that also. Plus, I thought it just kind of worked there too. So there's that. And yeah, I'm just going to leave the other little ink blotches alone. And yep, remind myself of what number my prompt is. Now, for my journaling tag, I decided to use the leftover wreath tag. And then I pulled out this other little alphabet stamp set that I absolutely love. It's a little typewriter font. And then my journaling tag is actually just a blank page from a very old book. And here I'm just gonna stamp out holiday bucket list, and then I'll write my list down on my journaling. All right, so it's time to do some journaling. I went and found my new to me carousel pen, fountain pen from Ferris Wheel Press. And I have that inked up with Citrine Mirage. Citrine Mirage. It's a great color. It's kind of a greenish brown with some sheen to it. It's really cool, like a blue sheen. It's very cool. Anyway, my bucket list. There's a few things that I want to do. I want to go see some Christmas lights. I want to, have some time off and downtime from work. I want to see my family, obviously. It's a little similar to the other list that I did earlier in the month, but I tried to make it a little bit different. So then all that's left was to stamp out my number from my prompt and the date. I was having some issues with the number 1 showing up on my date, but in the end, I did it 3 times and it worked. So there we have it, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.